Students, are you able to listen my voice? Am I audible? Good morning, guys. Yes. How many of you completed first application? Completed, submitted. Perfect. How many of you attempted but failed? One, two. How many of you attempted and failed? Okay, that's good. How many of you not attempted, not developed, not submitted, anything? You have forgotten there is a task completion. Please raise your hands. How many of you not started the work? Who has totally forgotten there is a task completion? Raise your hands. Can I check whether you have submitted or not? Right? Okay. Let me pick some random people. Black shed beside the pillar. Submitted? Then why did you not raise your hand? So what? Will you tell the same reason in the interview room? Don't ask a question from this topic because I was absent on that day. You cannot, right? Do you have any privilege to say that answer in the interview room? So don't say those reasons now. Stand like that. Stand like that. Go to corner. Don't disturb others. Uh, Red shirt madam, please get up. Submitted. Why did you not raise your hand? Fine. Go that side and listen the class. Last red shirt. Red t-shirt. Last row red t-shirt. Submitted. Submitted. Completed. Only assignment or classroom work also? Both you did. Share the screenshot in the Facebook. Done. Should I trust you? Yeah, this is not our Facebook group, guys. Discussion. Yeah, what's your name? Avinash. I need to search something somewhere, right? Yeah. Avinash, what is there? Avinash Kapoor Misra. Avinash JM. Space M. Last third. Avinash M. Pandey. You liked the things, guys. Where is your post? I'm not seeing any submission, guys. Acha, this one. $69 comments. So you are saying you are there here somewhere, right? Satish, Anchit Roy, assignment. Is there any provision to search here? No provision to search. No option to search within the post. Within the post, no option. I think first I have to say all comments. All comments. Acha, 1 minute. Avinash Kumar is there. There should be one or other provision. Wait a minute. Search in the group. Avinash M. Pandey. I think I have to do hard work. Huh? Okay, let it be, guys. Okay, I'm trusting you guys. I think you've done it. You sit down, one. Yeah. Cap wala, get up. Nike cap wala. You only. Completed. What's your name? Submitted? Not submitted. How can I feel whether it was completed or not? Sent mail to me? Sent mail to me. Not sent. Completed. Not completed. Just now you said completed. Go that side. White. Submitted. Posted. Name. BA, BHA. So many. First one. Yeah. Done. Good. So first one. It's not yours. Fine, fine. Okay, you submitted, boss. No problem. This one, na? Your post is not there, madam. Yeah. Yeah, you can go. Yeah, one more guy. Red t-shirt. Headphones wala. Yeah. Completed. Posted. Show me. It's taking time here. Uh, one more red shirt. Specs wala. Hmm. Yeah, done. Abhi Gujar. Green t-shirt. Green shirt. Yeah. Huh? I didn't. Attempted but failed. Attempted but failed, right? Did you take the screenshot? When you failed, you are supposed to send me one mail asking what is the problem. Very intelligently, you have chosen intermediate answer. Okay. I'll give half an hour. Will you bring and show your laptop? I'll give half an hour. Go to hostel, bring the laptop and show me that you failed. Will you do? Go. Go and bring the laptop. Fine. Yes, you. Hmm. Submitted. What's your name? Is there in the mobile? I didn't get you. What? No, but it's taking time to search here. You bring. You bring me and show. Madam, specs not completed. Please go that side. Completed but not posted. Is there in the laptop? Show me. You. You. Yes. Completed. Show me. Uh, Madam. Yeah. Pillar. Hmm. You only, madam. You only. Hmm. No, I want answer completed, not submitted. You don't have Facebook. Did you send mail to me? Okay, I'm trusting you, but today after going home, send me the mail. Hmm. Yeah, first one. Second one? Yes. Yeah. Done. Good. Understood. Yeah. No, it's not month, na. I asked for season. Okay. Yeah, month value. That's fine. Don't use others' mobile, man. You use your mobile only. Huh? Arey, in the childhood, we did so many things, ra. Come on. Okay, that's good. No. Did I have run and show me the output, na? Open Eclipse, run and show me the output. Last three people. Who is those lucky people? Madam, completed, submitted. Bring the laptop. Then how can I? Okay, today you send. Sit down. Which row I have not touched? Who is looking? No, now who is not looking into my eyes? Okay, Mister, get up. Submitted. Huh? This answer is working out. Huh? Submitted. What's your name? Wait, what's your name? IO. It's a topic name, na? IO streams. Ayush. That is such a beautiful name. Why are you telling like that? Okay, fine. Tomorrow I'll again ask. Show me the output. Run the code. Yeah, fine. Good. Go. 1, 2. Last person. Specs wala, get up. You. Some completed? Not completed, not submitted. But you are not supposed to say in the middle of the row. Go to corner. Fine. I'm giving one more day time. Tomorrow again I will check another 10 people. Which 10? I also don't know. You also don't know. I know. Those who have not completed, they will bunk the class. Let them bunk. No problem. I don't have any problem. Let them bunk. I don't have problem. Day after tomorrow also I'll check. How many days they will bunk, I will see. Because if you don't feel it's a working environment, I'm your team leader or project leader, I am expecting assignments from you. And if you don't bend your back now after joining company, I don't think you will bend your back. So don't feel it's a course, it's a class. You feel it's a working environment. I'm your project leader. I will give a task assignment and you are supposed to complete it. I know in 11 o'clock batch, I did the same thing. After first application, many people dropped coming to 9 o'clock. Here also, I did the same thing. So tomorrow, so many people will drop. See how many batches they will change, I will see. But I don't stop this process. I will definitely continue this process. I don't think get into your home page. Get into Facebook home page. Show your profile pic. Yeah, it's you. Go. You have taken a lot of time, ma'am. You have taken a lot of time. That's created doubt in my mind. Okay, boss. Let's come back. Other day we just completed application, but I said flow is still left. Today, can we concentrate on flow of execution? Without assessment, no learning is learning. Assessment means completing the practicals, completing the assignment. Did your universities are giving certificate without exams? Did the companies are giving jobs without interviews? What is that? They are trying to assess your knowledge or not? Okay, instead of taking big assessment and failing there, try to take small assessment in the classrooms. Failure or success, that is secondary, but you have to attempt it. See, for me, see, someone said that I failed. I did not say anything to them. Because for me, output success is not important. Your attempt is important. Today you may fail. Tomorrow you may fail. After 3 days you may fail. But one day if you continuously try, you will get success. So that's why in my sessions, how much importance is there towards attending class? I want you people to give equal importance to doing the practicals. I may scold very badly also sometimes if I feel angry. So that's why don't postpone your practicals, don't postpone your assignment. What is this batch name? Placement batch. Placement means you are supposed to work in the company. When you will work, when you have a subject, how subject comes? By just attending classes, by taking notes, by recording my voice, by taking videos of my classes. Along with all these things, you should do one more important thing. That is what? Practice. Companies are not paying money for your memory capacity. Companies are not paying money for your 9 to 5 presence. They are paying for your coding skills. You should know how to take the task, how to complete the task, how to submit the task. Because we are not doing labor job, we are doing skilled labor job. So skill is what? You are coding. And if you run away from that, no one can help you. If you are trying to run away from that, stop thinking about becoming software engineer. Think about other jobs. For writing code, if you are hesitating, don't think about software jobs. No, I want software job, but I don't do coding, means not going to work out. I'll tell one importance of practicals, guys. Online students, Pahat Jahar Khan, my admin will share backup videos with you. Please focus on the current topic. Okay, I'll tell one small thing to tell the importance of practicals. In the childhood, because of your financial issues or some other issues, you have not learned the music. You have not learned the music, though you are very much interested in music. You joined in a company, got the job. So weekend you are feeling very boring. Let's learn something new, and you joined in music classes. You decided to learn the music, right? The moment you got the thought, you went to bookstore, purchased how to learn guitar in 21 days. Yes, and started watching a lot of YouTube videos how to play guitar. Okay, and you have gone to 1 2 training classes. There you have recorded his voice, he has taken his video shooting, and daily coming and watching them, daily coming and reading them. Do you think you will become guitarist? When you will become guitarist? When you purchase the device, when you start playing the device. Good or bad, first you have to start playing the device. Similarly, software job also. Okay, coding job. It is not based on your time, number of hours you spend, the knowledge you gain. They give the task and you have to take the task and you have to complete the task. And you can do that only when you start doing practicals after the classes. 1.5 hours you are listening class, at least 30 minutes you spend for practicals. You don't want to do new examples, at least practice classroom examples. And try to complete the assignment. Assignment is very important. Anyhow, I'll give assignments, very nearby assignments. One is a wish message generator, other one is what? Season finder. If you have a basic common sense, you can map the code and you can develop the application. Is it going to happen or not? Super. Okay. So realize the importance of practicals and do it every day. Okay. Before telling the flow of execution, let me prepare some terminology background preparation. Terminology background preparation. Yeah. What is the difference between pool and cache? Yeah, because I'm going to use some terminology called internal cache, guys. Before that, I'm just putting some time on understanding what is pool, what is cache. We say chair pool, where set of chairs are there. Money pool, where set of currency notes are there. Come on, guys. Set of same items, giving the reusability of those items is called pool. Set of same items. In that pool, item 1 will be there, means all are item 1s only. And we will get reusability of multiple same item 1s. Is that clear? Cache means set of different items. Set of same items, set of different. Pool gives reusability of same item. Cache gives reusability of. Okay. I want to create my own pool, guys. Think in Java angle and tell me what is the right collection art to create a pool. Lista, seta, mappa, arrayna. List is correct. Why? List allows duplicates. That means I can repeat the items. I can get the reusability of same items. Come on. Why not array, sir? Array also good. But problem with array is for a size restriction, number one, it is not dynamically growable, right? One more problem with array, 10 elements needs continuous memory. But if it is list or set or map collection, the elements needs continuous memory or patch memory. Yes, interconnected memory is sufficient. Continuous memory is not required. Is that clear, boss? To, uh, to implement cache, what is the right collection we should use, guys? To implement cache, what is the right collection? Set of different items. Every item should have an identity. If it is map collection, key values will be there. Key can be taken as identity. Value can be taken as item. Key can be taken as identity. Value can be taken as item. So to implement what? Cache, we are better to work with what, my dear? Map. Okay, look at this. Cool means set of same item. Cache means set of different item. And a cache is also called buffer, boss. Pool gives reusability of same items or object, whereas cache gives reusability of what? Different items or objects. So this cache is also called as, guys, buffer. See, pool, item 1, all are item 1s. Cache, item 1, item 2, item 3, item 4, item 5. Different items. Understanding my statement, boss? Perfect. To implement this, we can use either array or list collection. To implement this, we have to use what? Map collection. Keys are the identities and items are the values. So every item can be identified with the key or not. Like roll number, person name. Okay, passport number, passport information. I hope you got it. Sir, why are you talking these things, guys? Spring IOC container is there. After creating Spring Bean class object, who is responsible to manage them? How does it manage this? Manage means it has to hold them, right? Where does it maintains? Where does it holds them? Within the IOC container, one cache will be there. In that cache, all Spring Bean class objects will be maintained along with the bean IDs. Along with the bean IDs, all Spring Bean class objects will be maintained. Is that clear, guys? Bean IDs as the keys. Bean class objects as the values. Bean IDs as the keys. Bean class objects as the values. Are you getting my point there, guys? Okay, check it out. The Springs IOC container contains one internal cache managing the Spring Bean class objects having bean IDs and keys. Bean IDs as the keys and Spring Bean class objects as the values. So we can reuse Spring Bean class objects as needed. Or it is kept in cache means whenever I want, I can reuse it or not. It is there in the buffer. Buffer means what? They are ready to reuse whenever you want. Check it out. Our internal cache in the IOC container is one map collection. Check it out. Internal cache of IOC container. How many elements are there? 4 elements. What are the keys? Bean IDs. What are the values? Bean class objects. Which message generator class object reference. Local date time class object reference. All these are the bean IDs or not, guys? Sir, prove me Spring Beans are reused again and again. Then I will believe your statement. There is invisible internal cache. There is invisible internal. Otherwise, why should I believe you? When I call getBean method, I am getting bean class object. I call getBean method is the same bean ID second time, third time. Tell me, boss, does it create a new object or uses the existing object? Definitely, if bean objects are managed in the internal cache main, second time onward, they should be collected from where, guys? They should be collected from where, guys? Definitely, they should be collected from the internal cache of the IOC container. Is that clear, boss? Yeah, let me prove that one first. Sir, when you heard your statement, when you are coming to classes, some motivation is coming. But once I move to hostel, that motivation is going off. I'm habituated to watching reels. What to do? What to do? Okay, after this, I will tell what to do. First, listen the class. What's your batch? 901 PB. Yeah. What to do means very simple. Visualize life with a job. Visualize life without job. Sir, I did all these things, sir. Still motivation is not coming. Every Sunday evening, if you are free, or any afternoon if you are free, any night time you are free, go and see the high-tech city area and financial district area. These are the two places where IT hubs are there in Hyderabad. Many other places are there, but these are the two major places. Look at the buildings. Look at the employees who is going in, coming out. Look at the people lifestyle. Look at the people, how jollily they are spending in the eat out areas. Definitely motivation comes. And one more thing, how much enjoyment you are thinking, you will get double enjoyment after joining the company. You'll take 30 or 31 days salary. You hardly work for 17 to 18 days. Remaining all are paid holidays. You want to calculate in a month of 30 days, how many days you will go to office of working days? So 4 weeks, let's assume 8 days holidays, 30 minus 8, how much? Huh? 22. Right. Next one. Okay. According to Indian culture, 1 or 2 festivals will come. On and average, one festival. Okay, 21. One day you have a provision to take sick leave. How many? 20. Got it now? Okay, next. Fridays, you will go to office, but much work won't be there. Maximum half an hour, afternoon, till afternoon you will work. After afternoon, everyone will plan their weekend plans. So how many Fridays should be removed? Okay. 4 Fridays, we are counting into 2 Fridays. How much it is? Huh? 18. Once in a month, there will be team lunch. Team lunch, team gathering to increase the bond among the team members. They plan some team outing. They definitely plan one team outing. Budget is there means one resort. Budget is not there means one buffet. Okay. In that one, half day or sometimes complete day work will be not there. How many days left now? How many days left now? But you are going to get salary for how many days? So whatever entertainment you are planning now, enjoyment you are planning now, you plan after getting job. Then you never feel guilty that I am wasting my time in entertainment. Because you are going to get paid holidays. I know lots of people are new to metropolitan city. You came from small towns, small cities. So you are excited to explore various things that are there in what? Hyderabad kind of metropolitan cities. Especially the people who came from villages, right? Control. This is not the time to do that. And what you will do without money in those shopping malls or in those roaming areas? Always compromise, right? So if you do all these things, if you plan all these things after getting job and your pocket is full of money and you can spend lavishly and you can also enjoy lavishly. Got it? So that's why the people who came first time to Hyderabad, our metropolitan city, I know, especially those who stayed with the parents with the family for so many days, they feel lot of freedom has come. My wings are free, no restriction. I'll sleep till morning 10 a.m. I'll wake up night 2 o'clock. I'll do chatting. I'll call on the phones. I know lot of desires you might have kept, but this is not the right time. This is the time to settle down in life. Join in the company. So same entertainments you can do in 2x and 3x size, because you never feel guilty and you have a money, and if you do something wrong also you can correct because maturity will be there. And if you want something strongly, you can tell to parents by showing the success. I believe me, I did this, I got success. You again believe me, I'm not going in a wrong track. Believe me. Got it or not? So that's why I'm not saying don't enjoy, but postpone the enjoyment. Anyhow, these many days you hold it. If you hold it another 6 to 8 months, definitely you will feel very, very happy when you are doing enjoyment. Otherwise, one day you will enjoy it, next day, why I came here, what I am doing here. One day depression. Again 2 3 days, again excite, enjoy. Again 3 4 days, depression. Yes or no? Na? In this process, classes gone somewhere, practice gone somewhere. Already personal problems are already there, boyfriend, girlfriend problems. On the top of these extra problems. Yes or no? Na? So why all this tension? Postpone everything. You are planning to get into relationship, that also postpone. Sir, it happens. It won't happen without your control. It never happens, boss. It is you are strongly looking for it, then only it happens. Postpone everything. After joining company, you'll get more quality people to choose instead of this kachra. Yeah. For you, these are kachra. For you, these are kachras. Jogi, jogi, nothing will come. You can work. You can start relationship with working people, right? Yes or no? Na? Matured, qualified working professionals you will get into the life. So please analyze. I'm not against of enjoyment. One life you have to enjoy, but you should know priorities. What work at what time. Order of living life is very, very important. Okay, come back. Jada bhashan ho gaya. Okay. So shall we prove it? Okay, first time I called get bean method, right, boss? Second time also I'm calling get bean method. Here I'm taking generator one, boss, right? Third time I'm calling get bean method. Here is my generator. Super. Total how many times I call get bean? Click on it. But observe guys, how many times wish message generator class object is created? Huh? Only. But how many times it is been gathered from that? 3 times. That means somewhere it is maintaining or not. What is the technically called? Internal cache. It is internal to IOC container, internal cache. Is it visible? Are no memory is visible. Why are you expecting this memory should be visible? Did you see int A is equal to 10 A memory? Int C is equal to 20 C memory? Logical assumption only, na? This cache memory. Cache is also on map collection internally. Map means what? Object. Object memory is visualization or physical field will be there. Only visual field only, not the physical field, right? So, but I'm able to sense it or not. I called getBean method 3 times, but it is creating object only for 1 time. So remaining 2 times it is collecting from somewhere by storing it or not. And that storage space is technically called as what? Internal cache of IOC container. I think this point is well registered in your brain. Perfect, guys. Now, let's attack on the flow of execution. I will tell twice the flow of execution, okay? And later, I will ask from you people, explain the flow. Explain the flow. Yeah, it's a standalone application. The flow starts with, ends with, application ends with, execution starts with. After all, it's a standalone application. But it is web application. Flow starts with deployment, ends with undeployment. Web application deployment, web application undeployment. What guys? Paining? Huh? But I also felt pain when you have not done the practicals. Who will look after my pain? Huh? I have to. Thanks for answer. Sit down. Sit down. Yes, my dear. Yeah. Sir, what all these things are? First of all, you realize, I pasted yesterday's code as it is. Wish message generator code. Next, this is a directory structure of wish message generator application. Super. Next, what is this file, guys? Appconfig.java. And this is my client application that we discussed yesterday. Come on, my dear. Okay, boss. Okay, now let's come to our client application first. Run the application as Java application, boss. That is number one. Number two, when we run it, happily what happens, guys? Main method executes or not. Number three, because of this line, IOC container is created. Nowhere in the internet, nowhere in the market will give flow. Everyone will explain the code, will write the code, but linking all the things is very, very important. This is our specialty. Depthness, internals, real-time use cases. We learn every topic with respect to real-time project development. That is our specialty. When such things are happening, be alert. Why? Because these things makes a different from others. These things gives added advantage in the interview room. These things adds added advantage after joining in the company. Because when some problems comes, these internals helps to solve the problems. Or to the teammate or to the team members, if you are explaining, all objects will be stored in the internal cache, having bean IDs as the keys, bean class objects as the values. Then they will ask, can you prove it? Then you proved it. Then they will definitely appreciate your knowledge or not. Or first application only the appreciation means if you have such knowledge in a number of modules, definitely you are going to be different from regular learners. You are going to be different from regular learners or not, guys. Is that clear, my dear? Understanding? Number three, IOC container is created. Number four, takes the configuration class that is passed, boss. It simply takes the configuration class that is passed or not. Super. Number five, when it has taken class, the class will be loaded or not, boss. Configuration class is loaded or not? I want reply. Loads the class, creates the object, makes it as the Spring Bean. Configuration annotation not only there to make the class as configuration, it also makes it as a Spring Bean or not. Online student, you can say yes or when I ask the question in the classroom. Super. Okay, that is number five. Okay, number six, guys. It is going to component scan annotation. Collected the package name. Collects the package name from @component scan. Yes or no, na. Collects the package name from @component scan. What do you say, guys? Happening or not happening? Okay, guys. Now it goes to that package and sub packages. Go to the project directory structure. Number 7. It is going to com.nt.sbeans package and sub packages. Right now, sub package is there or not there? There or not there? Not there, worst fellows. There is no sub package for what? Yes beans package. What is there? File is there. One file is there. In the current package and sub package, anyhow, sub package not there. In the current package, it will search for, are there any Spring Bean? Are there any Java classes that are annotated with at the rate component? There are not there, my dear. Tell me, my dear. com.nt.sbeans package and its subpackages. It searches for classes that are annotated with at the rate component annotation, finds only in wish message generator. Okay, guys. Now then what it will do, my dear? 8 loads the class, makes it as the Spring Bean, having WMG as the bean ID. Having WMG as the bean ID. Are you understanding my statement, boss? Having WMG as the bean ID. That is number 8. What is number 9, guys? What is number 9? That is very interesting. Everyone, please observe, guys. Number 9. It goes to configuration class, guys. What is this? It goes to configuration class and searches. Are there any at the rate bean method? How many things it will find, guys? One. IOC container calls at the rate bean method automatically on what? Configuration class object and make method return objects as the Spring Bean. Okay, it will search for that one or not there. So number 10, it takes the method returned object that is nothing but local time class object, local date time class object, makes it as a Spring Bean having bean ID DT. Yes or no, na? Super. That is number 10, boss. Look at number 11, my dear. The same at the rate component scan annotation searches for, is there any at the rate auto avoid annotation in all the Spring Bean classes? In all the, okay, it is there or not there? Where it is there? Wish message generator. Yes or no, na, boss? Okay. At the rate component scan annotation activates the code related to at the rate auto avoid annotation and searches for that annotation in packages specified in the at the rate component scan and finds the annotation in what? Wish message generator.java. Yes, boss. Number 12 goes to that at the rate auto avoid annotation property. At the rate auto avoid annotation collects the property type. Nothing but class name of the property or not. What is that? Local date time. What is that, guys? What is that, guys? Perfect means perfect. Okay. Mr. Jafar Khan, admin is continuously sharing the videos. Except collecting it, you are asking for the videos. Please collect the videos from the chat box and focus on the current topic. Yeah, it got the type of the property. Yes or no, na? Yes, boss. IOC container searches for the Spring Bean whose type is local date time and finds it available. Already object is created. Okay. Available. So it injects LDT, injects to LDT property of what? Wish message generator. So at the rate auto avoid is placed on the top of the property. So it comes under what injection, guys? Field injection or not, guys? I want reply. Perfect, guys. Okay, now listen. Now listen. Here I said hash 5. This is the hash 5 means what you know? Step is explained. It's a replica in the diagram. I think already I said this statement. So that is nothing but what? Configuration class object creation. Okay, next. Hash 8. Hash 8 is what? Wish message generator class object creation. Come on, guys. Hash 10. Method returned. Local date time class object creation. All these are happening in what? IOC container. IOC container running on the top of JRE JVM or not? What is the current step that we completed? 13. What 13 is doing? Assigning local date time class object to auto void property of wish message generator class object or not? Auto void property of wish message generator class object or not? I want reply. Is that clear, guys? Okay, now 13 steps are completed. Both objects are created. Injection is also done. Okay, how does it know which message generator is the target, local date time is the dependent, where at the rate auto void is their target, where not their dependent. Who is earning money? Target. Who is taking money? Yes, na boss. Father is earning money. Family members are taking money. So they are what? Dependent. Where at the rate auto void is there? Target. Where at the rate auto void is not there? Dependent. But exceptional case is there. A is dependent. Sorry, A is target. B is dependent to A. And C is dependent to B. So now B contains at the rate auto void, but it also acts as a target, na boss. So that is exceptional case. But in general, where at the rate auto void is there, that acts as a target. Super. Okay, guys. Now tell me next one. Yeah, that is number 13. Number 14. For reusability, IOC container keeps those objects in internal cache or not? IOC container keeps all Spring Bean class objects in the internal cache for future reusability. See, all Bean IDs are the keys. Bean class objects as the values. Okay, even configuration class object also kept or not? Sir, for configuration class, I have not given any bean ID. Then what is the bean ID it will take? Class name it will take as the bean ID if you don't give the bean ID. So default bean ID is what, guys? Class name having first letter in lowercase. What is the class name? App config. What is the bean ID? App config a small letter. Did you notice that? App config a small letter. Okay, after that, what next, guys? That is number 14. And after all these things are done, our first statement in client application is completed now, boss. And that returns the object. Object creation is completed by new operator. New operator is returning object or not. 14 is internal cache. 15 is first statement execution is completed. That statement is returning container back to client application. That is 15, boss. What is number 16, my dear? On the container object, I call getBean method with generic signature, without generic signature. With generic signature, without generic signature. Okay, that is number 16, guys. Yes, boss. But getBean is intelligent method, boss. It won't directly create the object. Okay, before creating new object, it will search whether that object is already available in the internal cache of IOC container or not. There are not there. Having it will go to internal cache, searches. Is there any Spring Bean class object whose bean ID is WMG? Whose bean ID is there are not there? There are not there. Okay, it will take the object. Okay, by seeing this, can you tell me IOC container is performing Spring Bean class object through eager instantiation or lazy instantiation? Lazy or eager? Whether the object is created when I want it or when I just started the container. When I created the container, irrespective of whether I call getBean method or not, all Spring Bean class objects are created. That comes under eager instantiation or lazy instantiation? Eager instantiation. By default, application context IOC container perform eager instantiation on Spring Beans. That means the moment IOC container is created, the Spring Beans will be instantiated, irrespective of whether they will be used or not. Irrespective of whether they will be used or not. Is it not interesting, Rababu? Getting my point or not? I want reply. That is number 14. Okay. Number 15. So by default, Spring Beans are eagerly instantiated. Clear? Tell me, number 16 is what? Call the get bean method, right? It is coming and searching in IOC internal cache. There are not there are. There. It takes the object. Come on. It takes the object and returns the object here or not, guys? It takes the object and returns the object or not? I want reply. Super. Okay, night. 19. What is that? Calls the business. What is that, guys? Calls the business method. Show wish message method. So when it calls the business method, it goes to the code or not? Where is the target class code? Here. 20. Business method is executed. According to current date of time, it will execute good morning message or not, guys? According to our batch timings, it will execute good morning message, right, boss? So good morning message is returned back now. So in between it will use injected dependent object. That's a different story. Okay. So that message will come back to the client application that is stored in 22 message variable. 23 we displayed it. 24 we are closing the IOC container. 25 end of the main method, end of the application. Yes. Once end of the main method, end of the application, everything will be vanished or not, guys. When container is closed means objects maintained by container also closed. They are also vanished. Internal cache is also vanished. End of the main method, end of the class means what? Application execution is completed or not. So I think now you got end-to-end flow, main method beginning to main method ending. I hope you got interlinking between all the activities. Component scan is doing multiple roles. It is helping to search and get component class and making it as a Spring Bean. And it also helping to search and get @auto-void annotation property and performing injection on that property or not, guys. Thoroughly enjoyed this one, boss. So on public demand, one more last time, guys. Okay. So I think this time it should look more easy, boss. We run the application on the main method class, run as Java application. Main method, IOC container creation because of new operator. Passed class has taken as configuration class. So, passed class is loaded. Object is created. Made it as a Spring Bean. Where? In IOC container. Look at this. Object creation is duplicated here or not? What is the class object? App config. What is a bean ID? App con. Bean ID internally becomes object name or not, guys? That is number 5. Number 6, guys. It go to happily component scanning. Collects the package name. Number 7. In the project directory structure, it will go to package. It will search for sub packages are there or not there? Not there. Collects all the .java files in which @component is there, but luckily only one class is having that one or not there. Super. That is number 7. Number 8 loads that class, creates the object or not there. So what is the proof object is created? Here, object creation statement is there or not there? Number 8. Number 9, guys, comes to configuration class, searches for @bean method. Yes or no? Na? Number 10, calls that method, takes that method returned object, makes it as a Spring Bean or not there. So that means dependent class object also created or not, guys. Super. Number 11, guys, @component scan annotation searches for where is auto void annotation. Somehow it founds in some property of wish message generator class or not. Number 11. Number 12 goes to that property, right, guys? Goes to that property, collects the property type. Understanding my statement? Goes to that property, collects the property type. Are you getting my point? Goes to that property, collects the property type and searches, guys. That is number 12. Number 13, it searches. Is there any Spring Bean whose class name is local date time? Whose class name is local date time? Are you understanding my statement, boss? Yes, whose class name is local date time. Whose class name is local date. Is that clear, guys? Are you understanding my statement? Perfect. Hmm. That is number 13. Okay, after that, what is the next story? Okay, happily injects that object or not, guys? Okay. 13, it will inject the local datetime class object to target class. 14, keeps the object in internal cache for reusability. 15, okay, new operator creation is completed, guys. That means all these are happened during container creation activity, right? So bean objects are eagerly instantiated or lately instantiated. Suppose after that I have not called get bean method forever. Those objects are wasted or not. This is called early eager pre-instantiation. It is like advance ticket booking for a movie before 10 days of release. There is no guarantee on that day you will be city or not, but you will still book the ticket or not. On that day you may watch, you may not watch, but still you booked the ticket. So that is called early ticket booking, advance ticket booking, pre-booking, right, boss? Here also Spring Beans are by default pre-instantiated, early instantiated, eagerly instantiated. Okay, boss. After that, what is the next story, guys? That is number, yeah, number 15. Number 16, we are calling get bean method WMG. It first comes to IOC container. A question mark symbol in my explanation means searching. Searching. In the internal cache, it will search. Is there any Spring Bean whose bean ID is WMG? There are not there. Gathers it or not? Okay, gathers it and gives to main method. 18 is gathering, boss. 19, calling the business method. 20, executing the business method definition. 21, what is 21, guys? Returning good morning message. That is 21. 22, gathering the result message, right? 23, displaying the out. 24, closing the container. 25, end of the application. Picture perfect. Whatever we learned for these many days, all these are story wise, linking wise, everything is perfectly stored. If these internals are there, when you get errors, you can easily solve them or not there. Super. So this is about first application flow. Okay. After going home, my suggestion is don't look at this. On a paper, write your first application or assignment application code, all three things. Okay, you start giving the number by assuming your own flow. 1, 2 numbers extra, 1, 2 numbers less. But that really does not matter. But at the end, you compare and feel whether all these are involved or not, followed or not. All these are shown in the flow of execution or not. No interviewer asks flow of execution because they also don't know. Because they also don't know and they are needs to bother about also. Because see, for them task completion is important, flow is not important, right? But if you learn, you can become better programmer. Auto-wide reference variables is private. How container will set object to reference variable? Okay, good question, Patil. Okay, IOC container internally uses reflection API to access the private data. Using reflection API, we can access the private data. That possibility is there. Good question. Great question. Okay. IOC container internally uses reflection API concepts to access private content of the application or private content of the Spring Bean. So let me give that point. Reflection API is always there to get the internals of any object or class. Factory design pattern to get bean. Christopher Ani, I think you are attending second time. Please stop doing dances. I'll introduce at right time. If you have that much money, please do charity now. Why are you attending same topic second time? Okay. You know, this guy is from US and he is a US citizen. He's a US citizen. Okay. I like your classes. Class you like, I'm happy, but not me. Because if you like the class, you will attend class one time only. But he's sounding something different. Okay. Fine. I'm just kidding. Don't worry. Yeah, he's a US citizen, guys. I think he's attending online classes from, I think I am seeing this name from last 2 years, minimum 2 years. Any course I start, he will be there. I don't know why. Okay. Right. Are you attending real-time project batch also, Christopher? Any? Christopher, 7 a.m. real-time project batch, are you attending? No? Okay, fine. Maybe you are not aware of that. Okay. IOC container. Are you working, Christopher, or just time passing? Christopher, are you working employee? Christopher, can you speak few minutes on this mic? At least people will realize you are a US citizen by listening your accent. Army. You are at work. Working in a bank. It is not an IT job. Is it an IT job? It is IT job. Can you speak to 1-2 minutes? Software engineer. Can you speak 1-2 minutes? Possible or not possible? Next times are impossible. Okay, fine. No problem. We should respect. He's in workplace, na? Right. Fine. IOC container internally uses reflection API. What, guys? Reflection API to access private content or data of the what object? Data of the Spring Bean class or object while performing the operations. Whatever the operation, private data is used means internally what? Reflection API is used. Okay. Other day I said one statement, guys, if you remember or not. Regarding dot class, I will explain later. Don't worry about this, right? I said some side content is there. Don't read today. I will launch at right time. Okay, na? Fine. First of all, tell me, in Java, are there any built-in properties? We don't create, they will be created automatically. Are there any built-in properties? Yes, there. You create array, boss. Are you creating length property? It is dynamically generated one. Java generates dynamic properties, sir. Yes, generates. Length is the example. Similarly, for every Java class, after compilation, one dot class property will be generated. What, guys? Actually, class property C small letter, but for better identity, I'm saying dot class. Actual property name is class. It's a public static property of type java.lang.class. What, guys? Property name is lowercase c class. Type is uppercase C class. It's a public static. And we don't add this property manually to every Java class. It will be added automatically to each and every Java class after the compilation. So compiler dynamically adds the code. Its work is not just taking our code. Who said, Ra? Java compiler is bit powerful, Ra Babu. No superclass. Default superclass object is coming. No constructor. Default zero parent constructor is added. When it is doing those things, why it cannot do these things? Java compiler will add multiple lines of code after each compilation. Compiler generated dynamic code, guys. Maybe you have not concentrated, that's it. In the compilation of predefined, user-defined any class, one property will be automatically added. That is class property of type java.lang.class. Come on, guys. Which is having public and static modifiers. What modifiers? Which is having public and static modifiers. Are you understanding my statement, boss? That's the reason I can call that property without object directly on the class name. Okay, now tell me, wherever I am writing app config.class, am I passing .class file name or I am placing .class property name there? I am not writing .class file name. I am writing this property returns what? Object of java.lang.class. Having given class name or not there. So wherever I pass the object of java.lang.class, so indirectly I am passing the class inside that object or not. 1 minute, 1 minute. What is yesterday's document? Yesterday's 20. This is 20. Oh. Yesterday, 20, the last class is 27th, right? I'll show one thing practically, then you will go to next discussion. Okay. Now, here what I am doing, check it out. Here what I am doing, check it out. Class C1 is equal to wish message generator dot class. At least now you agree with me. It is not dot class file. Dot class is the static property of the class. But in my class, did I add that property, guys? Did I place that property? That means compiler is dynamically generating. If not generated, I should get red mark here. Suppose if I take A, B, C like this, is it allowing? Red mark has come. But when I write dot class, is it allowing or not? Okay. Now, in that place of wish message generator, can I pass C1? Can I pass C1 or not? Hey, what's happening? Why am not able to pass C1? Wish message generator dot class C1. Add cast to wish message generator. Do I need a class object? I need a class object that I passed. Hey, very bad. S means this one, WMG. Change generator to object. No, there's no meaning of doing typecasting, guys. Okay, maybe it is expecting directly here, it seems. Okay. Maybe it is expecting what? Directly here. Wish message generator dot class. Here also wish message generator dot class. Class C1. Is there any place I used C1 already? Not used. It is expecting object of java dot lang dot class holding the class name. Yes, holding the class name that I passed here. Class called class object having this. Okay. Nothing is there, boss. I understood. We have to take with generic. Wish message, class wish message generator C1. Okay, now you pass C. Yes, boss. Next, here also class app config. What, guys? App config. C11 is equal to app config dot class. App config dot class. Here is my C11 or not? Here is my C11 or not? I want reply. Ah. Create LDT. Main method end. Here is my start. I'm able to pass it now. So one thing is clear, my dear. We are not passing dot class file. We are passing what? Object of java dot lang dot class, which is holding the given classes, right? So now onwards in any Spring program or any Java program, if you see class name dot class, don't think that SAR is passing or code is having dot class file name. It is not dot class file. It is not your, after compilation, you will get one byte code, na? Not that dot class file. There we are passing what, guys? Object of java dot lang dot class having some class name. So passing that object is nothing but indirectly passing the class. Okay, now Libam, built-in variables in Java, properties in Java, length and class, road. Next, built-in threads in Java application, main thread and garbage collector thread. Are you going to create them or they come automatically? Built-in reference variables in Java application. This and super. Are you going to create them manually? They are automatically generated or not, guys? Super. Next, built-in streams in Java application. We don't create those streams. They are automatically created. System.out, system.in, come on. Okay, system.out, system.in, system.err. These are built-in streams or not? That means Java is creating something on its own, though we don't create. This is register in your brain now. Okay. Sir, what's the use of object of java dot lang dot class? It holds one class name. Whenever I want to pass the class, I can pass the object of java dot lang dot class. Sir, you can also pass directly as a string, na? Wish message generated within double quotes. When you pass within message generated within double quote, that is taken as a class name of string content. Huh? Within double quotes means string content. Come on, my dear. When you pass it as a string content, can I make it as a class? When it is marked as a string content, I can find out the length of the string, uppercase, lowercase, substring. These are possible, right? I want to pass class as a class by storing in a variable. String variable. There should be one special variable to hold the class as a class in a variable. What is that variable? Object of java dot lang dot class. Convinced with me, guys? In a running Java application, I want to have a variable holding the class name, not as a string content, real class as a class. Where some, if I pass somewhere also, there also it should be treated as a class, not as a string content. Then I should take a variable of type java.lang.class object or not. Array, int variable data type, int variables are there to hold int values. Float variables are there to hold float values. Long variables are there to hold long values. String class object is there to hold string values. String class object is there to hold string values. I want reply. Similarly, object of java.lang.class. Object of java.lang.class represents what, guys? Object of java.lang.class represents what, guys? Class. And wherever I want to pass the class, I can pass this object or not pass. So final conclusion is, wherever you want to pass class name as the input, store in what? Object of java.lang.class. Pass that object. But what is the shortcut of not creating object but bringing the same effect? Class name dot class also gives the same meaning or not? App config dot class, wish message generator dot class internally gives the same meaning or not there? Super. Okay, someone is asking me one question. Why are you closing container manually? At the end of the main method, anyhow, it will be garbage collected now. Yes, what you said is right. But listen carefully. I'm having 200 lines of code in the main method. At the 50th line, IOC container work is completed. Why to engage till that 200 line? Better to close the IOC container there itself now. So that all internal cache maintained objects will be vanished at the 50th line itself. Instead of wasting memory till 200th line. Come on, guys. And moreover, okay, moreover, container is an important activity. Once work is over with that kind of activity, better to close it smoothly or not? Better to close it very smoothly or not? I want reply. It's always good to close very smoothly. What do you say, my dear? You have opened the tap, work is over. Better to close the tap or not? Otherwise, my water will be wasted or not? You created container, work is over with the container. Better to close it, so that all internally managed objects will be destroyed automatically or not. That's the reason. Though if you don't close, not a problem, but it is a recommended practice to close. It is always a recommended practice to close, guys. Super. Yeah. Wish message generator within double quotes. Java class name as string value. This is string content. Okay. Whenever I want pass the class, can I pass which message generate within double quotes? No. It becomes string only, right? Wish message generator dot class. Java class name as the real class, not as, not a. So that means it gets that feeling of class only. If you want, you can take that class and create the object. So, app config within double quote, string content having class name. App config dot class, class name is given as a real class. Yes or no, na boss? Next. Class is built-in property that will be added to any compiled Java class automatically as a public static property. So refer any class name as to refer. So to refer, guys. So to refer any class name as real Java class within the application, we can use this property. We can use this property. Built-in properties in Java application. Length class. Built-in threads in Java application, guys. Main GC. Are we creating all these things? They are built-in streams in Java application. System.in, system.out, system.error. Clear, boss? In a running Java application, to hold numeric values, we use numeric data type variable, int long short byte variable. To hold string values, we use string data type variable. To hold floating point values, we use float data type variables. Similarly, to hold and refer any Java class or interface or enum or annotation, we use dot class property on the class or interface or enum or annotation name. To refer class as a class in the middle of the application, to refer interface as interface in the middle of the application by storing in a variable, we try to store into which variable, guys? Object of java.lang.class. We try to store in which variable, guys? Okay. Yeah, tell me. In Java, class is a keyword. Example. Class is a built-in property name. Test.class. That's a dot class, guys. Java.lang is predefined class. Class is a oops terminology. Class is a definitely oops terminology or not. Okay, try to observe this, guys. Everyone try to observe this. Okay, whenever I say class C1 is equal to what, guys? Date dot class. Let us assume date dot class. That is not data, that is date. Java dot util dot date is there na. Java dot util dot date is there na, boss. That one. Super. Date class and its metadata is stored in the object. Object is created for java.lang.class. C1 is the reference variable pointing to object of java.lang.class. Inside that, date class and its metadata is maintained or not, guys? Look at the second one. Class C2 is equal to local date time dot class. Okay, object is created for what, guys? Java.lang.class. Inside object, what is stored? Local date time class and its metadata. Who is referring it? C2. C2 is the reference variable that refers to object of java.lang.class. Inside that object, what will be there? Local date time and its metadata. Local date time and its what? Clear, my dear? Sir, what I will do with C1, C2 objects? Who don't believe? You can get more information about the class that is there inside the object or not. You want to see that? Okay. Go to the main class, guys. Go to the main class. Okay, after the end, I will say class C3 is equal to date dot class. Class C3 is equal to date dot class. Tell me. C3 object data. C3 object data. C3 na, boss. C3 object. C3 object data. Class name. What is that? Class name. C3 dot get name. I'm trying to get the name of the class. Right, boss? Sys out. C3 object, come on. Data, super class. Or I want to get super class. Get to super class. There are not there are. C3 object data. Come on, guys. C3 object data. C3 object data. Uh, data. Interfaces, implemented interfaces. Implemented interfaces. What is this? Arrays dot toString. C3 dot. Tell me. Get interfaces. You will get the list of interfaces implemented by what? C3 object data. What is C3 object data, guys? Date na? Okay, here date will come as a data. What is the name of the class? Date. What is the super class name of date class? Object class. Is if C3 is implementing any interface, okay, array will come. That array we are converting into string, boss. Okay, that list of interfaces will come na. List of interfaces implemented by date class. What's happening? Arrays dot toString. One bracket. Okay, one more bracket. Dependency injection test, guys. Dependency injection test. Class java.sql.date. Next. Java.sql.date. Maybe I have imported that one, right, boss? Superclass java.sql.date is util date. And is this class implementing any interface? No. Or it has taken java.sql.date, guys. That's why it is giving information about what? Java.sql.date. Similar information I kept here, na boss. C1 object holds C1 dot get name. C1 object holded class super class get super class. Super class get super class. Implemented interfaces, list of interfaces. Method names, get declared method. All the methods of that class is coming or not, guys. That means using reflection API. This is called reflection API programming. Right? I can get internal details about any class dynamically and programmatically. So now onwards, wherever I pass dot class property, did I pass the real dot class file name or I am passing the class name, guys? I am passing the class name in the form of object created for java.lang.class. In the form of object created for java.lang.class. Is that clear, my dear? Is that clear, my dear? I want reply. Super. Okay. Now let me upload the notes. Yeah, can you create one more use case based on the first application? Season finder, okay. Right? Next, wish message generator, okay. Okay. Same application, you develop and check whether current day is weekday na weekend. Current day is weekday na weekend. Weekend. Monday is weekday. Saturday, Sunday are yes na. I don't know what you do. You verify that and find out whether current day is weekday or not, weekend or not. So Spring Data, oh, what's your batch, coach? Still not given, huh? Admin, please change. Admin, please change your meeting ID. It's been so many days. Admin, please share backup videos to students. When class is a keyword, How does it make class as a variable? We are not making explicitly, it is happening internally, right? Are you making that one as a variable? It is internally happening, Rabab. Acha, Mr. Fazada, okay, please collect the backup videos. How you people are getting backup videos? Not required, right? Good. Then I think your admin has not created WhatsApp group for you. Then talk to your admin. WhatsApp or Telegram group might be there for every batch. Talk to admin. Admin will show some solution for you people. Okay. Yeah, what is this? Class content, Spring. Class content, Spring. Where is this? 911? No. 901 Spring Core. What is today's date? Flow of execution. Right. Thank you guys. Have a nice time. My core Java is going on. Till now, I understood all your classes. Should I continue? Happily. You can happily continue. Okay, guys. Conclusion on passing class. Whenever you want to pass the class, you pass it as a dot class property. Lakshmikant. Whenever you want to pass class as input in Java code, you pass class name dot class. Class name dot class. That's the conclusion. Thank you, guys. Have a nice time. We'll meet tomorrow.